Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 5 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 5-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 2 minutes from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 2-minute time check, stations. Attention, stations on the network. Our broadcast will begin in 1 minute from my mark. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. That was your 1-minute time check, stations.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling. Brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare. Changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Also brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. And by Oak Knoll, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City community for 59 years. Welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling.
Good Saturday afternoon. Welcome back into the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma for the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside getting ready for quarterfinal round action as the Iowa Hawkeyes took care of business earlier today over Missouri. And they get a date with Big Ten rival Illinois starting at 5 o'clock as the Illini knocked off Little Rock. The other matches on the championship side, North Carolina State taking on Oklahoma State, Ohio State against Minnesota, Michigan taking on Nebraska. On the wrestleback side, Lehigh just gets done defeating Arizona State. Virginia Tech has defeated Wyoming. Northern Iowa has defeated Cornell, and Missouri over Little Rock. So those four teams that just wrestled right now will await and still wrestle yet tonight at 7 o'clock against the losers of the quarterfinal matchups. So
these guys get a check. They went 0-2, and they get a check.
Yep.
I thought 20 to show.
Yep, 20 to show, and then you get more as you get into the placement rounds. Well, the Hawkeyes had to win some close matches earlier, Mark, but they came through, took care of business, and got the win. And it wasn't necessarily the prettiest at times, but win and move on, and that's what they did. And now they've got Big Ten rival Illinois here waiting for them.
Yeah, and we were looking at the matchups over at the hotel room before we came over, and this could be an interesting duel meet. It really, really could. We're going to have to show up and wrestle a little bit better than we wrestled against Missouri for sure. We won a lot of those close matches, and we might have to win a lot of them again as well, but we just need to score some more points. Especially in the first period. I mean, we had, I don't know how many matches, 4 matches where we never scored a takedown, I think. So, I was just watching this commercial on, have you seen this commercial? With John Smith and Dan Gable?
Oh, yeah. And Kennedy Blades.
It's a great commercial.
Yeah. They had that posted on social media promoting this event. And, we talked about it a little bit. I think for the first time they've done it in this iteration of the National Duels, I think things have gone okay to this point. I'm sure there will be some feedback as we get through things to kind of see various situations. But, anything we can do to help promote the sport, get money into the program's pockets, get coverage, whether it's Flow Wrestling, All Tournament, or even ESPN picking up the finals tomorrow night, anything you can do to help promote the sport, grow the sport, get more fans' eyes onto the sport is going to be a good thing.
Yeah, for sure. I love seeing that commercial with John Smith and Coach Gable in the weight room and talking to each other, and they're older in their age, but they're still working out. Both those guys they're great guys. Just really, really good guys. Obviously, everybody knows Coach Gable, but John Smith's funny. John Smith's a competitor, but he's a good dude. Really nice guy, but fun, and I think he's really enjoying retirement as well, too. He's into hunting a lot and the outdoors, and it's such a grueling thing being a wrestling coach for all those years. And Coach Gable, obviously went through it as well, too. And you miss out on so much family time and social time and personal time. And it's nice to see when they do get away that they can actually get away and go do things that, they have enjoyed to do before they're too old and can't do them. But yet still stay involved.
Right.
And kind of like that, whoever designed that commercial did a really good job. I just love seeing two old rival coaches come and do something fun and unique like that. So kudos to whoever designed that commercial and put it together, and Coach Smith and Coach Gable coming in and doing that, and Kennedy Blades as well too, seeing a little bit of youth in there. So, but yeah, the Hawks, they're gonna have to show up and wrestle a little bit better for sure. Every round, just any competition in any sport, the further you make it, the tougher the competition is gonna get. And obviously, we got a big match at 133 pounds with Drake Ayala and Bird of Illinois, which is a rematch of the Big Ten Finals and the NCAA Finals, where Bird got Drake both times. So, but Drake got him in the dual meet last year.
Yeah,
though.
he did.
So, we'll see what happens here. If I remember, Drake got him at the end in a slide by or something, I think.
I believe so, yeah.
But that Bird's tough. He looked really good that first round, too, and we're early in the season, and you and I were talking on our walk over about how some teams did not look great this morning. It's still early, they're still working on getting their weight under control and competing after that 2-hour weigh-in, and teams are going to look a lot different, come March for sure.
They'll even look different tonight. I mean, you and I didn't look the greatest their first match, almost got shut out, and then they turn around and troubles with Cornell.
Yeah,
Cornell almost beat Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things as this weekend unfolds. University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you no matter where you are in the state, changing medicine and changing lives for all of Iowa and beyond. Visit uihealthcare.org. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more of the pre-meet, getting ready for the quarterfinals of the National Duels Invitational, sponsored by Paycom. We'll have it when we return. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Quarterfinal round of the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. Hawkeye Wrestling brought to you by Hy-Vee, the official grocery partner of Iowa Hawkeyes Wrestling. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. So, Mark, take us through real quick. I know we talk about this a lot, but, these guys came over this morning, 6 o'clock, had to get weighed in by 7 o'clock for a 9 o'clock start time, and then, come out, go through their match. What would you be doing for that break that we had basically between 11 and about 3:30, 4 o'clock when they came back over to get ready for this match here tonight?
Nutrition and rest, for sure. I see Matt McDonough down there on the floor talking to Bobby Telford. I didn't know Matt. I knew Matt was here. I just didn't know exactly what he's doing. He must be working for Flo.
Yeah, I think he's doing one of the tables for Flo.
Good for him. Nutrition and rest. Those are the two main things. As soon as the duel's over, you get back and get what you need for nutrition, and then you get the rest that you need. Maybe lay down, close your eyes, take a nap, Very, very important. And then you get up, and they had a team meeting at 3:30 before they came over here, and you get ready to come over and get a good drill in, get a good spike in, get your heart rate up, and get ready to go. So I like this situation here. And
well, let's step out, take another break. We'll be back with more pre-meet. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Attention Hawkeye fans, Big Grove is proud to be an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Whether you're at the game or watching from home, Big Grove has got you covered. Enjoy an easy Eddie from the stands or visit them for every Hawkeye game at any of their 4 convenient Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, or Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! Big Grove Brewery, an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Despite the unshakable Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivalry, there is one thing Iowa State and University of Iowa fans can both agree on: getting hyped for Unleaded 88. It's cleaner burning and better for your engine, and it's cheaper than other fuel options, making Unleaded 88 the clear fuel choice. If Iowa Corn Cy-Hawk rivals can agree on it, you know it's worth the hype. So pump it up with Unleaded 88, grown by Iowa corn farmers.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Life's busy. Quickstar makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Top off your tank with Quickstar's fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus, enjoy added perks like free ATMs and complimentary air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track, because your comfort and cravings deserve the best. Stop into Quickstar today.
Back at the BOK Center, Iowa and Illinois, quarterfinals of the National Duels Invitational. We'll start everything off at 125 this weekend. 10th ranked Dean Peterson takes on number 16 Spencer Moore. 2nd ranked Drake Ayala against top seed Lucas Bird. 9th seed Nasir Bailey against either Cole Brower Jr. or number 15 Danny Pacino. At 149, either Ryder Block or Kale Voyovich against either Will Basinger or number 28 Michael Giroff. At 157, one key matchup here tonight, number 7 Jordan Williams against number 8 Cannon Webster. At 165, 2nd ranked Michael Caliendo against number 9 Braden Scholes. At 174, 2nd ranked Patrick Kennedy against Colin Kelly. At 184, number 3 Angelo Ferrari against Chris Moore. At 197, 16th ranked Masoma Ndine against either Dylan Connell or number 21 Cade Lout. And we'll close it out with the heavyweights. We'll see most likely Gage Marty taking on number 7 Luke Luffman. One more quick timeout. We will have wrestling action when we return. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa fans, with US Mode from US Cellular, you can keep your eye on the game, not on your screen. Whether you're inside the stadium, tailgating in the lots, or listening to the game at home, US Cellular wants you to focus on genuine connections with your family, friends, and fellow Hawkeye fans. That means at game time, you should do less growling and more cheering. So eliminate distractions and build connections by setting your phone to US Mode, because game day is for cheering on the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! US Cellular, built for us.
This is Jordan Sekafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Hawkeye fans, gear up for game day with Big Grove. As an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes, they bring you the ultimate game-watching experience. Sip on fan favorites like Easy Eddie, Citrus Surfer, and Neighborhood Beer while cheering on the Hawks. Can't make it to the stadium? No worries. Join them at any of their 4 Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, and Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks!
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to the BOK Center. Quarterfinals of the National Duels Invitational, sponsored by Paycom, underway. Mat number 1, you already have a rematch of the national finals. Number 1, Robinson of NC State against number 2, Spratley of Oklahoma State. It is Dean Peterson and Spencer Moore on mat number 2. Moore trying to throw an underhook by Peterson. Good job throwing the whizzer in. Moore down to our ankle. Peterson comes back out front and squares up with him, though. Nebraska and Michigan on mat number 3. Minnesota and Ohio State on mat number 4. Sounds like Jory Volk and Buzakis on mat number 4. Volk actually knocked off the number 4 ranked Eddie Ventresca of Virginia Tech in the opening round. Quick update from Southern California. It is still raining. And unfortunately, USC has the ball inside the Iowa 10. Hawkeyes still lead 21-19, but looks to be in danger right there. There's Peterson, a little quick tap. Got to the knee and then kind of put his palm up. Not sure what he was complaining about. Referee stopped it, talked to him real quick. Get back to action here. Halfway through the first period, no score. Moore coming hard with that left-handed underhook. Third time he's been deep with that. Peterson did not wrestle earlier today. DeLuca wrestled.
Yeah, DeLuca, I don't know what the deal is. But he looked like he was really injured, his knee. And then he got up and he wrestled fine after that. But he did not look good for a while. So I don't know if that is playing a role in why he's not wrestling right now or if this was kind of by design. Both these guys are just fighting it out for the position here at 125 pounds for the Hawks.
Nice high crotch attempt there by Moore. Peterson hipping in hard to him, though.
Dean Peterson ranked 10. Spencer Moore ranked number 16.
These guys wrestled all the way back in the Midlands in 2022. Peterson winning by a score of 3-2.
Moore still in on a shot on us. Peterson still defending this, draped over the top of him. USC scored a touchdown just now, so they take a 26-21 lead.
Scrambling through down there. Moore still hanging onto our leg, but we're able to get out front, break that grip. Moore really been in control of the ties through that entire first period as it comes to an end scoreless. Moore's choice, he's going to start down.
No score between Peterson and Spratley over there, number 1 versus number 2.
Robinson gets in on a shot there on Spratley.
Robinson of North Carolina State taking on Spratley. Robinson, the returning national champ at 125 pounds, and Spratley, the runner-up. So that's a rematch, as you mentioned, of the national finals from last year. Oklahoma State versus North Carolina State. Right away.
Moore changed his mind, so then Peterson goes down, and then Peterson gets to his feet, gets out for the escape in 9 seconds. Peterson's got to find some offense here, Mark. He's letting Moore get into those underhooks and just really control that.
Well, he did the same thing against Bellemere, too. He struggled to get into his offense there. I mean, he's ranked 10 in the country right now.
There's a reshot off of that underhook attempt.
Well, I think Moore was in on our leg there, and Moore kind of relaxed. Thought they were maybe going to go out of bounds, and Peterson almost turned it into his own offensive takedown there.
Minute to go, second period. 1-0 is the lead for Dean Peterson. Out of bounds. They're going to hit Peterson with a stall call. Backing out against that underhook. There's Peterson, takes an attempt, but missed the leg. Moore comes back out into a front headlock and then up into that underhook. There we go to a nice carry. Come around and cover for the 3.
Nice work. Beautiful duck right there into a high crotch. And, boy, I tell you what, Moore pretty much just fell right over the top of us.
To his feet, gets out for the escape. That makes it 4-1 now. Over there on mat 1, they just reviewed. Robinson was in on a shot right at the very end. They ended up saying, yes, he did get it before time went out. So he leads 3-0. 15 seconds to go, second period. Peterson, a 4-1 lead for the Hawkeyes. If you remember against Bellarmine, he exploded out for an escape and then got right back in on a shot. He's got the explosiveness in him.
Well, he just showed that there on that shot for sure. When he wants to do something, he can do it. Just needs to get him to do more of it.
As the official wireless partner of the Iowa Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular reminds you on game days, your hands are for cheering, not texting. Because game days are built for the Hawkeyes, U.S. Cellular built for us. Moore starts down to begin the third period. 4-1 is the lead for Iowa's Dean Peterson. Moore trying to work up to his feet. Hand control and the escape. Peterson's lead is now 4-2. Sotelo of Michigan, a 4-0 lead over Lauridsen of Nebraska. Buzakas, a 3-2 lead at the end of the second period against Jore Volk. Inside trip action right there by Moore, and then drops down to the leg against Peterson. Peterson doing the splits, trying to reach back and throw that whizzer in. Moore, redshirt senior, transferred up here from North Carolina. Still in on that leg. Now we reach back, grab his leg, try to get our toe to the mat.
Look at him do the splits. That Peterson, he's a flexible kid. I didn't know he was that flexible.
Moore comes up over the waist, and we throw that whizzer in. He's trying to step all the way over. They slide out of bounds. 50 seconds to go here in the third.
Moore has to circle and stay in there, maybe even get in on his own shot. We can't just keep backing up here and letting Moore get to our legs. Playing with fire doing that, you're going to get burnt. I mean, you got to be thinking often. You got to be thinking maybe getting a score here. I mean, not doing anything obviously dangerous or risky. You cannot be thinking about just hanging out and let these last 30 seconds just expire to hang on a 4-2 lead. Makes me nervous with that
thrown
kind of
in by Moore. We've seen that over the years. Guys thinking they've got the win and just kind of relax and give up points right at the very end. 10 seconds to go. Moore keeps that underhook on the left side. Peterson circles back towards the center. Moore drops in for a shot. Not going to be able to finish, and Dean Peterson picks up the win by a score of 4-2. Puts the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 3-0. Stop by, see what everyone's talking about at Watermill Kitchen and Bar, voted the 2025 Best New Restaurant by the Corridor Business Journal. This modern Midwestern restaurant, located in the heart of the Iowa River Landing, features chef-inspired takes on all your favorite dishes with amazing daily specials, unique cocktails, and monthly events. 133 pounds, another National Finals rematch. Top-ranked Lucas Bird for Illinois. Second-ranked Drake Ayala for the Hawkeyes.
Oh, my God. Watch this play if you get a chance. Before Drake Russell, if they do a replay of this.
3-2 in the tiebreakers. Bird with the national championship.
Oh, the ball was down.
And then a fall in the Big Ten Finals. Drake won 4-2 at the dual meet back in Iowa City. underway here on mat number 2. Bird with a big snap. Big throw by on the underhook.
Yeah, big snap, comes up into an underhook, goes right down to the far ankle, and now we're in a scramble situation. Drake has Bird's leg. They're right on the edge here. And these two, I can tell you right now, this is going to be an exciting match. These two are going to come out, and they're going to scrap and go at it, which really hasn't happened in their matches. They've been kind of slow and kind of slow scoring, but I got a feeling this one here is going to be pretty exciting. Vincent Robinson of North Carolina State still up 3-1 over Spratley over there of Oklahoma State in the third period, 50 seconds to go.
Spratley does have riding time, so in essence that's 3-2. Van D of Nebraska taking on Patero of Michigan. And Michigan winning at 125. They lead 3-0. Volk and Buzakis tied up at 5 over there on mat number 4.
Yeah, Buzakis not even ranked, and Volk, what, 8th? Something like that? Yeah, 8th. All right. Come on, Drake Ayala.
Halfway through the first period, no score.
Bird is really, really good at defense, like really good reaction, counter offense. He's so good. Drake's got to be smart about shot selection.
Sweep attempt there by Drake. Didn't get anywhere close to the leg. Robinson's in on a shot on Spratley at the tail end over there. And it looks like Robinson's going to hang on to get that win 3-2. Oh, Buzakis takes Volk down in sudden victory. So number 8 beats number 4 earlier. Now unseeded Buzakis beats number 8, Jory Volk. Scramble back and forth. Half shots between Ayala and Bird, out of bounds. Fresh start from the center, 45 seconds to go, first period.
Drake hasn't gotten in on Bird yet. Bird's been doing a good job of really keeping Drake at bay with his hands and arms and keeping Drake away from him. Drake's going to have to find something to get like a angle or a big snap or something. He's got to move. He's got to get Bird out of position. Right now they're doing a lot of coming across, grabbing hands, grabbing fingers. Bird has been trying to get to that underhook, and once he gets there, he kind of pushes Drake away with it. As the first period comes to an end, Bird's going to choose down. Scores 0-0.
Bird to his feet. Drake basically just lets him out, tries a little slide by and then slipped, and then Bird gets a reshot and gets around behind. Still no takedown. Now he's got the legs thrown over. That should be 3, shouldn't it? I mean, I'm not wanting Drake to give up the takedown, but
yeah, I don't know how it's not.
How is that not 3?
I don't know.
Now they give it to him.
3. I don't understand.
I don't understand what was different.
I don't either. I know that. What's his name from Illinois? The coach threw the challenge brick in, that's the first one I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Just surprising.
So see if they. Can they take it back if they throw it?
I don't know. There's no riding time on the clock either.
Because Drake rode him for a little bit to start the period.
0.
So 4-1 is the lead now for Bird. Minute 15 to go because Drake did get his escape.
Yeah, Drake he tried a little slide by, got out of position when he did it. He basically slid by so far, he got his back to Bird, and Bird went kind of just around behind like a go-behind. I think Bird honestly knew that was probably coming, and he just kind of slipped out of it is what he did. I mean, Bird's wrestled Drake enough to he knows that slide by is coming. He just kind of pulled his elbow back and then just went around, and the arm wasn't there for Drake to slide with. That was good wrestling right there by Bird, expecting it.
40 seconds to go, second period.
And this is where Drake, he's got to find something in that arsenal other than a slide by to get to the legs of Bird, because Bird is like really good defensive in situations like this. When he doesn't have to score, he can really kind of like that European stance, hands and head down, keeping his legs way back. There you
Big
go, Drake.
Snap by Drake.
Yeah, stay on the head though. Pull him down to the mat here. Just let him up. Just let him out of that position.
Period comes to an end. Bird will lead 4-1 as we go to the third. Drake starts down. Shot over there by Ramirez of Oklahoma State against Redding of NC State. Van D still a 6-0 lead. Davino of Ohio State, a 6-2 lead on Chris Cannon of Minnesota. Drake to his feet, gets put back down. They run out of bounds, head back to the center. Drake gets reset. Comes out front. Front headlock in by Bird, so there's the escape for Drake. So 4-2 is the lead for Bird. Now they stalemate that front head situation. A minute 38 to go. Drake needs a takedown to take the lead. Takedown and ride out to win it. He's got to get to the legs first. Little snaps. Allowing Bird to control that right hand, hanging onto the fingers. Drake coming to an underhook. Bird comes across. Both guys pulling the other down all the way onto the mat. Drake. Stalemate, 48 seconds to go.
Come on, Drake. Got to get to the legs. We got to find a way.
There
There
he
you
does.
go, right off the whistle. Drops in on a single. There, stay on the leg here.
Bird trying to kick out. We're on that ankle.
Be smart
trying
here.
to elevate.
Drake's really good here. Bird reaches down, grabs her ankle, though. God dang it. Now we're in a stupid scramble situation. Only 30 seconds. We cannot give up our ankles there. God, we are in awesome position, too.
Drake trying to roll him over into neutral danger. Now
God,
Bird
I
comes
hate
out
this
with our leg. Turning back into Drake. 15 seconds left. Now Bird's going to come around and get the three himself.
God, we were in awesome, awesome position there to finish, and he just let Bird drop in and like somersault in and grab our ankles.
So 7-2 will be the final score. Bird with the win. Ties this dual meet up at 3 apiece. Don't let high energy bills pin you down. Wrestle your way to savings with Mid-American Energy. Discover more ways to stay warm while using less energy. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com.
Say hello to Joe Logan down in the Bahamas on vacation, tuning in and listening to us. And then it's like, must be vacation. I know it's vacation season. And then you got Jessica and Shane Olsen down in Cabo on vacation and listening. Hey, we feel like we're at one of those places.
I was going to say, it's 80 degrees out today.
Hey,
so.
I was out taking laps in the outdoor pool today and jumping rope on the deck, and I was hot. Like that sun was burning me. Like it's going to get a sunburn in the outdoor pool. So, hey, we're in a good place right now. That's for sure. It doesn't even feel like wrestling season when it's that warm out. It's colder in this building right now than it is outside.
Yeah. 141 pounds. True freshman Joey Ruzik for Illinois gets the nod. He's listed as 133 in their program. Taking on Iowa's Nasir Bailey. 3-3 is our score. Nasir working a 2-on-1. They go out of bounds. Stall warning on Illinois for backing out.
Nasir Bailey hasn't put a lot of points on the board in his couple matches in a Hawkeye singlet.
Just thinking the same thing. I'd love to see him. I don't think he's scored in the first period yet.
There you go.
He grabs the arm, goes to the far leg, comes up, gets the takedown.
Perfect. Awesome. First period takedown for Bailey. That was like an outside sweep right there. Had the right arm and went to the left leg. And, man, when he got there, he just put him down. There was no scrambling out of that.
Tried working that 2-on-1. Could not get anywhere with it, so he comes back out front to intentionally release.
Going back to Drake Ayala's match, he was in on that single right off the shot, right off the whistle. Got the leg, came up in the air, was kind of in a stance with the leg. And then a last desperation kind of from Bird. He just dove in on the ankle of Drake and then ended up being in a scramble situation and came out on top. Just got to, I mean, Drake is in that position.
Bailey in on another shot,
nice.
Finishes for
Wraps
3
them
more.
both up, lassos the legs up, and scores another 3-point takedown. But Drake just can't hold that position, you know. I mean, or you feel him start to roll, and you got to move that foot back so there's nothing there, and they roll, and you basically just cover them. I mean, it's obviously a lot easier said than done, but so much of wrestling right there is a feel. It's such a feel. Quicker finishes, though. Quicker finishes.
Minute 25 to go. Bailey brings Ruzik back down to the mat, trying to get that 2-on-1 locked up underneath, see if he can get a tilt. There he does. See if he can roll it through. Takedown over there for NC State. Right before the end of the period, Ramirez is going to knock off number 22, Redding. Stall warning on Illinois will give another point to Bailey. And now he's got that reinforced chicken wing rolling it up over.
Getting near falls. Boy, Bailey really coming out on fire this match. This is the Nasir Bailey that we've been hearing about right here.
Don't tell me this isn't an Oklahoma State home event.
I know it. Like this whole place is nothing but Oklahoma State fans, all orange everywhere.
Bailey, 25 seconds to go in the first period, 11-1 lead. Now he's trying to find a cradle, but they run out of bounds. Head back to the center. He's already got 1:34 of riding time. Caution on Bailey. That'll be a good one over there. Number 1, Jesse Mendez against number 5, Vance Vombauer.
Yeah, it will be.
Ohio State leads that match 8-0. Nebraska back on top. They lead Michigan 4-3.
11 points for Nasir Bailey in the first period. And that was a good 11 points, too. 11-1 going into the second period. And he's got 1:58 riding time, and he wants to go neutral.
Why even waste time down underneath? Just get to work on your feet again.
Keep this momentum going.
Takes a shot, but couldn't get through the arms. But at the same time, don't let up either. Shot by Ruzik right there, but we're able to get our legs back, and then we're trying to reshoot, grab his leg, try to dump him down, and does for the 3.
See that? He tried to go for our ankle, but we dumped him down right there, and he had no reach for it. He couldn't do it.
Ryan Jack for North Carolina State taking on Sergio Vega of Oklahoma State on mat number 1. That one's tied up 3 apiece between NC State and Okie State. Brock Hardy on the mat. Number 2 in the country for Nebraska, taking on Aaron Cement of Michigan. One minute to go, second period. 14-2 is the lead for Nasir Bailey. Big snap, go behind. He actually missed him. He went too
There he
far, but he
goes,
comes
right
back,
double.
double, cuts off to the single, takes him down for the 3, and that's going to finish it.
Quick finish. Great job, Bailey.
17-2 Tech fall. Puts the Hawkeyes on top by a score of 8-3. You know what? Celebrates a little bit there. I like that one better. This morning, winning on a riding time point, there, I enjoy it. I don't mind being excited because you came out and did what you're supposed to. We're going to step out, take a quick timeout. We will be back with more from Tulsa and the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
At Mid-American Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa fans, with US Mode from US Cellular, you can keep your eye on the game, not on your screen. Whether you're inside the stadium, tailgating in the lots, or listening to the game at home, US Cellular wants you to focus on genuine connections with your family, friends, and fellow Hawkeye fans. That means at game time, you should do less growing and more cheering. So eliminate distractions and build connections by setting your phone to US Mode, because game day is for cheering on the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! US Cellular, built for us.
Kale Voyovich.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside working through quarterfinal dual meet action. Iowa leading Illinois by a score of 8-3, 149 pounds. Looks like Kale Voyovich going to get the nod for the Hawkeyes. And he's taking on Danny Nini, who is another transfer from North Carolina. Got 3 of them on this year's roster. Warning there's Nini coming heavy on the hand fighting.
On with that. I don't know why we would stop that. But even Voyovich is like, hey, man, that's not cool. It's wrestling. Come on. It's a contact sport. Let's go.
Don't look at him like that. Just say, okay, you want to try that? Let me just take you down and beat them on the mat if they want to try doing other stuff. Hardy looks like he's working his way to a tech fall, leading 16-4 for Nebraska on mat number 3.
Iowa did not get where they needed to get to. They tried to run in the ball 3 times. It was 3rd and 9. Now they got 4th and 6.
Nini right now working a 2-on-1 against Voyovich. Head on the wrong side, though. Victor trying to clear that arm out of there.
They're going to go for it.
Brock Hardy does get the tech fall.
Ryder Block wrestled earlier this morning. He looked good. He won on a riding time point, but he was offensive. Oh my gosh, did he catch it in bounds?
They're going to talk about it. I'm going to say no. Say it was out of bounds.
I'll review that. Man, that was a great try.
Voyovich cleared out of that 2-on-1. Now coming across with that collar tie. Actually chased Nini 180 degrees around the outside of that circle. Now they work their way back towards the center.
It looks like his foot's in there.
It was on the line. It was out of bounds.
God, the momentum just took him out. So close to something so big.
.55 seconds to go, first period. Voyovich and Nini. Out of bounds, stall warning on Illinois. Vega of Okie State rides out Ryan Jack the entire second period. That one's still scoreless going to the third.
Mendez win that last one?
He's up 7-3 with a minute and a half to go.
He'll make that 10-3. Voyovich, 30 seconds to go here in the first period. No score yet. Stall warning against, is it Nini?
Nini.
Nini?
Danny Nini.
Nini from Illinois. Yeah, Ryder Block looked good this morning. He was hitting a lot of shots, getting in on a lot of attacks. Beat a ranked opponent. 3-time NCAA qualifier. Stingy, gritty match. Never ended up getting a takedown, but he won the match.
Voyovich scoreless at the end of the first period. Compassionate help anytime, anywhere. Call or text 988 Lifeline Iowa. Voyovich will start down to begin the second period. Lachlan McNeil coming out from Michigan. He got upset earlier. So Voyovich gets the escape to start the period, 4 seconds. So he leads by a score of 1-0 right now. A lot of hand fighting. Kind of like earlier, Mark. Just not feeling that sense of urgency to try to get that scoreboard lighted up.
Yeah, like you said, not a lot of urgency from either wrestler here. I mean, we're still going for the most takedowns in the first period too, right? Man,
yeah.
Listen to these Oklahoma State fans here.
They just get the win over number 8, Ryan Jack. There's a nice shot by Voyovich. Head to the outside, high crotch. Nini hopping around. Voyovich trying to readjust.
Come on, clear that leg and elevate it. Clear it and elevate. Come up with it. Come up. There you go. Good. Keep
Nini's
him in
over
bounds.
towards the
Keep
edge.
him in bounds.
Oh, and he lost the grip on it. Out of bounds. Head back to the center. 31 seconds to go, second period. Mendez, a minute to go now, leads 13-4. Back to where we were. Double collar ties, just pushing and leaning. Voyovich pushes him out. Another stall warning, so that'll be a point for Kale. 2-0 he leads now. You can hear Kevin Jackson all the way up here wanting 3 for Lachlan McNeil.
3 all day.
That was Coach Bormet there. 2-0 is the lead for Voyovich as we go to period number 3. Danny Nini for Illinois will start down. Mendez looks like he's going to win 14-4. He had a 30-second fall in his first match earlier today against Wyoming. Get Nini set. Voyovich comes around into that claw ride. Nini up to his feet. Kale picks him up, bumps him back down to his base, back into a tripod right away. Voyovich hops over to the other side, deep waist on the left, levering that right arm. Nini's got a sleeve on that right elbow.
Voyovich riding that ankle. Nini's there. He releases it. Nini up to his feet, trying to get hand control. Voyovich trying to stay around. He can't. Lets Nini go for a 1-point escape. Makes the score 2-1.
Takes that high crotch attempt again, but that time Nini felt it coming and down blocked him. Comes right back to it. Couldn't get into the leg that time. Minutes 5 to go. 2-1 is the lead for Voyovich for the Hawkeyes. Iowa leading by a score of 8-3 in the dual meet. Now we're going to have Casey Swiderski with an illegal hold over there. Must have been, I don't know what he did. Got a takedown to the back right away, but they stopped it as it was going on. And two referees talked, and they agreed, yes, that was an illegal hold.
Well, North Carolina State coaches are really upset at Oklahoma State coaches, basically acting like they did that on purpose and they're teaching them that or something. I'd like to see what he did. I'd like to see a replay. Swiderski's been known to be kind of
feisty, ornery, toe
dirty,
the line.
Dirty. I'm just going to say it, dirty. He's ornery.
Duck attempt by Nini, but Voyovich staying in great position. 5 seconds left. And Cale Voyovich is going to win an escape and a stall point. He will win by a score of 2-1. Puts the Hawks on top by a score of 11-3. Let's sneak another quick timeout in right now. We'll be back with more of the national duels right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
This is Jordan Sekefetz here for my dad Brian and his true blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Back at the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. We move to 157 pounds. Jordan Williams for the Hawkeyes. Kanan Webster for Illinois. Williams hits a nice sweep right there. Comes through, head inside, split in the middle, trying to get him draped up over the top. Webster dives over and grabs our leg. We're trying to pop our head out. Now Webster grabbing our leg, trying to crotch lift us. We're still through his. Webster, though, trying to circle around. Steps over our ankle. No points awarded yet. Now he gets that arm cut across. There is a 3 takedown for Webster.
Jordan Williams ranked 7. Kanan Webster ranked 8th. So these guys are pretty tight, pretty close. A couple highly ranked guys going at it here. First time Jordan Williams has been taken down all year long. See how he does on the bottom here and how he responds. Stall warning on Williams for crawling out of bounds on his hands and knees.
1:38 to go in the first. Webster 27 seconds built towards his riding time. Looks like USC got the first down. That's going to do it. Williams to his feet. Trying to turn and square up. Does. Gets the escape. So that'll make it 3-1. Well, winners of these 4 matches, as there's Webster in on another low single attempt. Just kind of dropped down, grabbed our ankle. Steps over, but we're locked through his crotch. He's trying to stack us up, looking for neutral danger potentially. And ref letting us go for a while here. Neither guy really doing anything to advance position. He's just trying to stack us up. Stalemated already. there's the 3 takedown. Webster just kept slowly advancing up closer to those hips.
Well, we got 20 seconds to go here. We're flat on our belly. We really need to work hard here at getting up to our base and trying to get an escape this period. That would go a long ways, that 1-point escape. He is up to his base. 10 seconds.
Have to keep that riding time out as well, but now his head goes down to the mat as Webster throws the half in, and that's how this period's going to come to an end. Webster on top 6-1. Hawk fans, enjoy your home away from home at Coralville's All-Suite Homewood Suites, Iowa River Landing, and Home 2 Suites Hilton Hotels. Relax in spacious suites with kitchens. Enjoy free breakfast, 24-hour gym, pool, hot tub, and more. Perfectly located for your next Hawkeye visit. Webster starts down to begin the second period. Swiderski tried hitting a lat drop over there. No points scored out of it. Start of the period, Webster down, gets to his feet, out for the escape. So that gives him a 7-1 lead now over Iowa's Jordan Williams. See how Jordan responds. McNeil of Michigan looks like he's on his way to a major. That'll make that a 9-7 lead for Nebraska. Ethan Stiles of Ohio State, a 9-2 lead over Jager Aish. Ohio State leads 12-0, excuse me, in that one. There's Williams, hits a sweep attempt. Head to the inside this time, steps over the ankle, trying to elevate it. Webster throwing a whizzer in, reaching back, trying to grab our ankle. Comes back out front, squares up. We keep that underhook in, trying to come across with it, but now he swims his arm out. Okie State leading NC State 6-3. Hawks on top of Illinois 11-3.
One lone loss coming at 133 pounds. Drake Ayala lost to Bird of Illinois, rematch of the Big Ten National Finals from last year. Bird won that one 7-2. Drake was, he was in on a shot deep and almost had the leg up of Bird's, and then Bird was able to take us down. Drake was trailing at the time 4-2. Had he gotten that takedown, it would have given him the 5-4 lead, but Bird was able to somersault through last minute and get it on our ankle, create a scramble situation, and end up coming up on top to make it a 7-2 victory.
15 to go here, second period. Williams, again, a takedown would go a long ways in this match. Down by 6. But not even give a chance, so it'll be 7-1 as we go to the third. Riding time not a factor. Williams' choice.
See what this is. I mean, this is kind of what we've been waiting to see what Williams is made of here in a tough match against a really good, basic, solid, fundamental wrestler. As we mentioned against Bellamere, that was a really good, fun thing, but against good quality opponents, that type of stuff's most likely not going to work. So he's got to get to the fundamentals here, and this Webster, he's a good wrestler.
Yeah. He's putting on a tough ride with that half. There we pop the hips, hit a switch, grab the leg.
There we go.
Still giving up riding time, and now we get fully extended.
Come up. Just come up and get your one. Stop the riding time.
And there he does. So that'll make it 7-2, 118 of riding time. Buson's the number 8 ranked North Carolina State Wolfpack against the 4th ranked Casey Swiderski of Okie State. That one's 1-1 in the second period. There's Williams, a shot, just touched the leg momentarily. Minute 20 to go. 7-2 is the lead for Webster of Illinois.
And Trell Taylor wrestling for Nebraska. He got beat earlier today.
Yeah, got majored earlier today.
He was the number 1 seed, defending national champ, right?
Yes. Minutes ago, Jordan Williams down 7-2, takes a shot. And got too far underneath. I think he missed the leg, went to the opposite one, and then Webster able to just get back over on top of him. So that'll make it 10-2, 11-2 with the riding time. Now Webster's going to cut Williams. Williams dives in on the leg, still giving up the riding time.
Webster doing a really good job in this match of defending Williams' shots. Just keeping his legs back. Wow, some great wrestling over there between Oklahoma State and North Carolina State right there. Wow, great wrestling.
22 seconds left on a restart down there for Williams. And that's pretty much going to do it. Webster. Looks like he's just going to ride him out now. He was going to try cutting him, but Williams dove on the leg.
11-2 with riding time.
So that will make the score 11-7 in favor of the Hawkeyes. Halfway through the duel. In Iowa, we grow corn, but the truth is corn grows Iowa. Corn grows feed for our livestock, food for our families, and clean burning fuel. For your drive to the game, drive clean with unleaded 88. Support Iowa corn farmers. Go to iowacorn.org to pump it up with unleaded 88. 165 pounds, Michael Caliendo for the Hawkeyes, taking on number 9, Braden Scholes. She wrestled twice last year, 20-4 in the dual meet, 22-7 in the Big Ten tournament.
I don't know if they're reviewing something here right now or what's going on over there.
They had blood time. They might be reviewing something as well.
I know Swiderski wanted Taylor to throw the brick in, but I don't think he threw it in. It's still sitting underneath his thing unless it's like the referees are reviewing. No, both referees are out on the mat. So unless the review is from a different table or something like that, I'm not really sure what's going on there. But that's a really good scramble between Swiderski and Boosens of North Carolina State. Now Caliendo, Mikey Caliendo on the way here. He's ranked number 2 in the country. He's taking on number 9, Braden Scholes. Scholes got beat earlier, I believe, today. Have to look at this. 165. Yeah, Matty Bianchi of Little Rock beat Braden Scholes 4-1 this morning in the dual meet. Earlier. Still, now those Swiderski and Boosens are coming back to the center. 2-1 in favor of Boosens of North Carolina State. Swiderski's been coming hard. There's Mikey Caliendo and a nice shot right there to the left leg of Scholes, and almost has a takedown secured here, and he does. There's the 3-point takedown right there for Mikey Caliendo. Really good job wrestling right there, switching off to a double, making that takedown reel there. Now he's got the leg split. He's trying to come up the body, trying to get some near falls here if he can, right on the edge. And they can as they go out of bounds. So he'll come back to the center with 1:38 to go in the first period. Swiderski wanting a stall call on Boosens right there as they go out of bounds. Swiderski coming at Boosens hard here. There's a duck attempt. He's in deep on Boosens with 20 seconds to go, 27 seconds to go. Swiderski's got a score here. Boosens is doing the splits. Caliendo still riding Scholes. He's up 3-0. Boy, this Oklahoma State crowd, there's a ton of fans here. You're talking thousands of Oklahoma State fans here. They all got the memo, and they're all wearing orange today. There's Swiderski. Oh, my goodness. I thought he had the takedown, so do the fans, and he doesn't get it as Boosens is able to scramble out of that. So the number 8, Coy Boosens of North Carolina State, knocks off the number 4-seeded Casey Swiderski of Okie State.
1:07 to go here on the restart after potentially dangerous for Caliendo. Scholes up to his feet, gets out for the escape. So 3-1, Caliendo with the lead. He's got 55 seconds towards his riding time. Scholes drops in on a shot. Caliendo trying to crawl back through. Now trying to somersault. Scholes looking for a cradle, but Mikey's still got a hold of his ankle. Scholes dives over onto our ankle now. Caliendo going to stop it for potentially dangerous again.
Well, that's really heated over there between the North Carolina State coaching staff and the is that Esposito? I can't tell.
I can't tell from up here. Well, what he wanted, he came out because
the Oklahoma State coaches or something?
No, so their NC State's coach came out because Swiderski didn't get the takedown. He laid down, took his headgear off, and tossed it. And that's a point of emphasis this year. That should be a team point. And in something like the national duels, that's very vital that that team point could come back to haunt them. I don't know if they called it on him or not.
I don't know either.
Caliendo just dodged another shot attempt right there by Scholes, so it'll be a 3-1 lead for Mikey as we go to the second period, excuse me. (11-7) is the team lead for Iowa over Illinois. Caliendo a 3-1 lead. Scholes will start down to begin the second period. Taylor coming back with a vengeance for Nebraska. He's on his way to a tech fall. Caliendo, not sure what he was trying to do there, trying to return Scholes. Threw the leg out. Now Scholes is about ready to get a reversal on us.
He did get it too.
Caliendo
makes it 3-3 with a minute and a half to go here in the second period.
Trying to get that hand control.
Look at Swiderski. He's coming back right now. He's still a hot head right now. He's still upset. Oh, they brought the leg band back. Had to bring the leg band back.
Caliendo gets the escape, so he leads 4-3 now.
A couple of our favorite people tuning in, Danny and Molly Altza. Talk about fun. Those guys.
Salt, 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 salt. We'll have to find that place in Cleveland again if we can.
Well, we're not at the same hotel. I was just talking to Mariah about that during the break at the hotel. We're in walking distance, kind of like this, she says, for Cleveland, which will be nice.
Yeah.
Not having to worry about shuttles and being down there way ahead of time and getting dropped off and all that kind of stuff. Nice. I like just being in control and just walk ourselves, especially when it's 85 degrees out like today.
Scholes, another half attempt right there. But Caliendo able to get back. Now he tries to slide by.
Caliendo did get
into an over 100.
He's up 4-3. 30 seconds to go here in the second period. You know me, I'm really, really greedy about takedowns and thinking, okay, 30 seconds. Let's like make something happen. Like not hope something happens. Like let's make something happen in 30 seconds is a ton of time. Let's not just hang out for 30 seconds and don't waste 30 seconds. That's a ton of time. I mean, how I always think about that and look at that is, what if it comes down to like, okay, it's tied or you're down by a point and you lose because you're on a shot at the very end of the match and the clock expires. How much would you just do anything to have that 30 seconds back that you completely wasted in the second period and did nothing? You can't. You got to wrestle every second like it's the last.
Caliendo chooses down, quickly out for the escape. So he leads 5-3 now with a minute 50 to go.
Hawkeyes State's, what was that, number 4? I can't read these clocks.
Yeah, 4, Landon Robidoux against number 11, Jackson Arrington. Now you're getting me in trouble, though. Jessica's saying, I thought I was a favorite. All of our fans are favorites. Shot by Scholes. Caliendo clears out of it. This Scholes is scrapping. He's in on another shot, gets a stall call against Mikey.
Yeah, he's in deep on us, too. He's got to sat to our butt. He came out, lost 4-1, never scored a takedown that first match, and he's coming out wrestling Mikey Caliendo, who's a really, really good wrestler. He's very offensive, so I think the Scholes just must have been sleeping off an hour, 2-hour weigh and just wasn't ready to go or something this morning, but he's coming out and giving us everything he's got here tonight, that's for sure.
When we teched him twice last year, and we're in a dogfight leading 5-3 right now.
Caliendo, there's a shot by Caliendo and a reshot by Caliendo. Bam!
There
right
he finally
that.
gets it.
See, that's the thing. That's the difference. That reshot right there. A lot of times, most people just taking a shot, come back up to your feet, get it reset or whatever. It was that second shot right there. That's what did it. That's why he's a good wrestler.
8-3 now with 43 seconds to go. Ohio State, 15-0 lead over Minnesota. Brandon Cannon taking on Charlie Millard. Cannon number 8 for Ohio State. Millard number 20 for Minnesota. There Scholes gets an escape. So Caliendo leads 8-4. He does have riding time, makes it 9-4. So one more takedown would get the major. Gets in on a shot right there, down on the ankle. 10 seconds left, trying to pull him back towards the center. Reaching across to trip him down. Now tries to readjust. He's got short time, see if he can finish it. Not going to be able to. Will get the riding time point, though. Caliendo wins by a score of 9-4. Puts the Hawkeyes on top 14-7. Oak Knoll's mission is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through Life Care, a not-for-profit life plan community serving the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll conveniently located near the University of Iowa Healthcare Campus, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, and downtown Iowa City. A proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Visit oakknoll.com to learn more.
Say hi to my mom and my brother Matt. Thanks a lot for helping Mom out so much today and getting so much stuff done around the house and the farm. That's awesome. What a beautiful day for that. Kind of tough to be out deer hunting when it's 70-something degrees out. I mean, not tough. It makes it easy to sit, but not much movement there. So way to make use of the beautiful, beautiful day. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Stephen and I are trying to bring you the action the best we can here from Tulsa, Oklahoma. We'll wait for Patrick Kennedy to come up right now. He's going to be taking on, I believe it's going to be Colin Kelly.
Believe so.
Patrick Kennedy had a barn burner of a match this morning when he wrestled Cam Steed of Missouri. He ended up winning that one 6-4.
Kelly, the true freshman out of Mount Carmel High School in the Chicago area, drops in on a shot against Patrick right away.
He won his first match this morning, this Colin Kelly, 14-2. So he's no stranger to scoring points, that's for sure. And he got in on a shot on
round behind,
right
but Patrick's still on his feet.
He's all the way behind us. We're kind of like in a stand-up position, but up on our feet. He's all the way around behind us. And then Patrick rolls, somersaults, trying to come out, and
still no points yet. They slide out of bounds. No score.
Nice work right there by Patrick. Good scrambling. He's been showing some great scrambling abilities now. Poeta from Illinois, the head coach from Illinois, going to challenge that, thinking that he had Patrick Kennedy taken down.
So they'll walk over and
Which
look
is
at
possible. I think that's worth a challenge. Right there.
It's a heck of a scramble from both guys. Just depends on if they had the control in there somewhere or not.
I didn't know Patrick had the scrambling abilities that he has until this morning. He really scrambled out of a tough position. I thought he was dead right to get taken down. That could have been the match, and he scrambled out of it, and I was very, very impressed.
Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, voted best of the area for a dozen straight years, proudly supports Iowa wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City. They are doing independent review. I can't remember if that's everywhere this year, but at least for this event, the referees are not reviewing it. They're talking to somebody.
Well, I was wondering earlier with Swiderski and Boyson or whatever his name was that he was wrestling for North Carolina State, because the referees were standing in the middle, and I don't know what's going on, and I think it was a review, an independent review going on at the time.
Nope, they confirm it. No takedown. So 2:19 on the clock.
Did you say this is a true freshman?
I believe so, yeah.
Fresh out of high school, out of Mount Carmel.
There's a shot by Patrick.
Williams, nice shot by Patrick. Head to the inside shot, trying to get the far ankle, and he does. Great wrestling right there by Patrick Kennedy. That's how you finish a takedown. That's exactly how you finish a takedown, and head to the inside sweep single right there. Great wrestling, buddy.
Scramble out of bounds, head back to the center. 1:56 to go in the first. Buchanan does win over there. That extends Ohio State's lead. They're thumping Minnesota right now. Michigan, Dylan Gilcher got 2 near falls. Robidoux of Okie State wins. That puts them out to a 9-5 lead. NC State must have lost a team point when they were trying to argue for Okie State to lose a team point. Minute 25 to go. Kennedy continuing to ride Colin Kelly. Hopping side to side, trying to chop wrists. Kelly into a tripod. Patrick reaching across to that far wrist now. Now he's going to intentionally release. 1 minute exact of riding time with 1:04 to go in the first. Snap into a front headlock. We was thinking about the whip over right there, but he couldn't get his arm underneath. So he goes to a 2-on-1 with the head on the wrong side, trying to clear that. Ankle pick attempt, but couldn't quite get it. Comes back up into that front headlock. Pulls him all the way down to the mat. Patrick just does a great job, Mark, of keeping the pressure on. He's half attempts here and there, but he's just always heavy with those hands, snapping, squeezing, front heads, doing everything just to get the guy out of position to create those openings.
He's a heavy hands wrestler. He's a contact wrestler. You know, people don't like wrestling guys like Patrick Kennedy. You know who he reminds me a lot of is Royce Alger. That's how Royce Alger wrestled a lot, you know. I mean, just kind of leaning and heavy on you the whole entire time, but yet the guy can, I mean, he can actually flat out wrestle. He doesn't just hang and pull you down and try and just get around behind you. I mean, when he wants to go, he can go too, but it reminds me a lot of watching Royce Alger wrestle.
Stop action with 7 seconds left. Patrick's headgear got slid down, not even over his eyes, down to his nose, so he gets it taken off and reset.
As Patrick's kind of known for, he's just workmanlike.
3-1 is his lead as we go to the second period. Patrick's choice, he'll start down. He gets set. Kelly for Illinois covers. Patrick, sit out, working for that hand control up to his feet, but didn't get the hands cleared yet. Kelly around the waist, hopping side to side. Now he's just going to push Patrick away. 4-1 is Kennedy's lead. He's got 49 seconds towards riding time. Changed levels, looking for that ankle, but Kelly had slid that right leg back. Patrick held off on attempting that. Right hand up on that collar, tries to drop for the sweep. Down blocked by Kelly, though. Kept Patrick from penetrating the whole way.
He's got to set it up a little bit better, you know. It just kind of dropped in and reached a little bit. You got to really pop and go or get an angle, something to where you can really hit a good, solid, deep shot. Can't get caught reaching and just kind of hanging. Might cost you against a really good opponent.
Inside of a minute to go, second period. 4-1 lead for Kennedy. Trying to find that 2-on-1, but Kelly clears out of it.
One thing that would help Patrick is if he could develop like a low shot. He's got that pick.
He's got a good,
great
ankle
pick for a long time, but I'm talking from like a non-tie, developing like a low shot, like a low single knee or below. That Lockett from Oklahoma State wrestling over there. That could be a big matchup tomorrow between Caliendo and him.
Snap by Kennedy.
Most likely we win this duel here, and then Oklahoma State wins their duel. We will see Oklahoma State tomorrow morning at, was it 9 a.m. again?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.? Yep, it is 10 a.m.
Second period comes to an end. Kennedy a 4-1 lead, 49 seconds towards his riding time. Kelly's choice, he'll start down. Ohio State 19-0 over Minnesota. Michigan just got a major decision, so Nebraska leads them 14-11. Okie State 9-5 over NC State. Patrick right away driving forward and gets Kelly flattened down. Working that right wrist. Kelly base up into a tripod. Patrick hops one side back to the other, trips him down. Now drops to an ankle, runs him out of bounds, head back to the center. Got 1:10 of riding time now. Restart from the center. Good job by Patrick right away. Just forward pressure gets him all the way down to his belly.
I got a feeling Patrick's going to ride him out this whole period here. Patrick's pretty tough on top. He's got the 4-1 lead. He already has his riding time. He doesn't need to ride him out. Could let him go, and it could be 4-2, 5-2 with the riding time. But I think Patrick's going to really try just kind of working him over here in this third period. That's what he seems to be trying to do so far.
Trying to find a wrist somewhere. Kelly to his feet.
Now he's going to let him go here. He's not going to take the stall call. I can't imagine he would, but maybe. Yeah, he is.
There's the stall call on Patrick. 57 seconds to go. 4-1 lead. 1:52 of riding time for PK. Patrick, round on the right side. Sit out attempt by Kelly, but Patrick staying behind the arms, flattens him back down. Kelly doing a decent job from the bottom, at least moving, building his base, making Patrick have to hop around. Gets to his feet with 30 seconds left and now gets out for the escape. That does make it 4-2. Kennedy with the lead. He does have the riding time, 2:20. So that is solidified. Right on the edge. Circle back in, Patrick. Don't give him a point for stalling, which he does right there. So 4-3 is the lead for Kennedy. Kelly coming across hard right at the very end. Not going to get through, so Patrick will hang on. He gets the win by a score of 5-3. Hawks go on top by a score of 17-7. We're going to step out, take a break. We'll be back with more from Tulsa right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Ben McCullum. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Iowa. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Welcome back to the National Duels Invitational, presented by Paycom, the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Alongside Mark Ironside, Stephen Grace, thanking you for tuning in on this Saturday evening. Quarterfinal action. Iowa right now leading Illinois by a score of 17-7. The winner of that one will wrestle the winner of Oklahoma State and North Carolina State. Right now the Cowboys leading that one 9-5. The other two quarterfinal matches, Michigan and Nebraska. The Cornhuskers lead 14-11. And Ohio State putting it to Minnesota by a score of 19-0.
Jesus.
The winners of those will wrestle tomorrow. The losers will wrestle yet tonight in another consolation bracket matchup.
Are we waiting to get all the matches to the same weight, or what's going on?
No, I think it's just they've got, like, after 41 and after 74, they do an extended break for Flo to play some commercials.
All right, here we go. Angelo Ferrari.
Angelo Ferrari taking on Chris Moore, a sophomore for Illinois.
Unranked. What a match earlier today by Angelo Ferrari. There's Chris Moore in on a shot, and Ferrari right away has his leg up in the air.
Now we're getting some extracurriculars going on over there as Lockett wins over Denny. They got chest to chest with each other.
It's kind of a heated duel over there. And Oklahoma State is really feeding off of this home crowd here.
Ferrari fights off that shot, so we get back to action here. 2.5 to go. More with another attempt from a non-tie. Ferrari get the arms down that time.
Yeah, Ferrari, as I was saying, a big win for him early this morning over Sinclair of Missouri. Sinclair was good. That's some of the best scramble wrestling I've ever seen in my life.
From both guys.
Yeah. Ferrari won on a ride-out, more riding time point in overtime. Nobody scored a takedown, but boy, did they each come close a couple of times and scrambled on out of it. There's a shot by Ferrari. He's in deep now.
Lost it, and then a reshot by Moore.
That's a good wrestling there right by Moore. Reshooting in right on Ferrari's leg.
It's almost like Ferrari had that ankle and was trying to scoot around and lost the grip on it, and Moore saw that ankle sitting there and just attacked it right away. Stalemate blown, 1.5 minutes to go first period.
Blood time for Ferrari. If you remember that first match, I think he got a fingernail to the eye and the inside part of his eye on the skin, and it kind of made a little cut right there. And
it's actually Moore that's bleeding.
Yeah. Bringing you obviously all the Iowa action here, but we're still trying to bring you some of the other action off of some of the matches and tell you what's going on, especially the matches over here between Oklahoma State and North Carolina State. That's who Iowa will wrestle tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., the winner of that duel. Oklahoma State did not look good this morning, but they're looking much better here this afternoon and really feeding off of this crowd. That's going to be a loud Oklahoma State crowd tomorrow morning.
Nebraska thought they had a takedown right on the edge, and Minto says, I don't worry about that. Let's just wrestle. I'm going to get the takedown anyways.
I like that. Minto literally just took the block and threw it right back at the coaches. And put his toe on the line
Front
and said,
headlock
let's go.
Comes around, trying to get a cradle locked in. Can't get it. Drops back down to the ankle. Right on the edge of the mat. Moore doing the splits. Ferrari trying to pull him back in. He didn't pull him very far, and then just dives back to the leg. Now picking him up, trying to dump him over. And gets him sat to his butt, trying to cut across. Can't, so picks him back up on that leg, trying to pull him back towards the center. 39 seconds left. He's got time.
Yeah,
Go
he's got
further.
Plenty of time.
Go
keep
further.
Coming, keep
Go
coming.
further.
Keep coming even more. Why do we not hardly even pull him back in at all?
Trying to keep a toe in bounds. They slide out of bounds. No points scored.
Ferrari thought maybe he'd get a fleeing the hold there, fleeing the mat, a stall warning, but he didn't get it. Should have brought him in way further. Now Tom's throwing the brick in. He wants to challenge it as a stall call, I think.
Well, I think Ferrari thought he had the takedown.
I don't think so.
I don't think he did either, but I think Ferrari thinks he did.
I think he, if anything, should have been a fleeing the hold, but I don't know. I mean, I always say at the same time, you got to look at it as if they were in the middle of the mat, how would you defend that? He may have defended it kind of how he defended it right there. Just looked really bad because he's on the edge. But I also think in that situation, if they're in the middle of the mat, he would have been coming and facing the opponent and trying to fight the grip and fight the legs, not diving out of bounds.
Minto and Montanona go to sudden victory down there. Check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store in Cedar Rapids. Iowa Style Apparel offers the latest looks for a variety of local sports teams, including an expansive wrestling section. Check out the Iowa Style Apparel retail store in Cedar Rapids or shop online at iowastyleapparel.com. Montanona in on a shot.
He's going to
looks like he's going to get the takedown.
I can't believe he can't step over that leg right there. I don't understand why he's not stepping over the leg. That's all he has to do. What in the heck, Steven?
I have no idea. Minto's got his left leg, maybe? I don't know.
Well, right there, Michigan wants that takedown right there for sure.
Still reviewing nothing.
Still reviewing. Now Michigan's going to challenge. Still reviewing this takedown here for Ferrari or not. Again, that's at a neutral position somewhere. The referees on the mat are not.
They've got him right over here behind the clock. And they've got a review guy looking at it, talking to somebody.
Is that him reviewing it? Or
I don't know if he's reviewing it.
He's just on the headset talking to whoever's reviewing it somewhere else.
Started at 125. Dean Peterson, a hard-fought 4-2 win over Spencer Moore. Drake Ayala gives up a late takedown. He was in on a shot that would have given him a lead, but he loses 7-2. Nasir Bailey, a 17-2 tech fall. Kale Voyovich, a 2-1 victory. Jordan Williams loses 11-2. Caliendo wins 9-4, and then Patrick Kennedy wins 5-3. Brings us to a 17-7 lead for the Hawkeyes. Well, it must be closer than we thought, as long as they are taking a look at this. Well, Ferrari was on the ankle, over towards the edge. Moore was doing the splits. He had started to pull him in. Moore reached back and grabbed the back of his leg just a little bit. Ferrari just drove in. Looked like he was around behind. I don't know if he had full control. I haven't seen a video of it. I mean, it looked like he was most of the way behind. It just depends on where were the hands. Did he have full control? And they just reviewed it for quite a while and came back and confirmed no takedown. So it was close. From my vantage point, I could see potentially challenging that, but comes out as no points either way, so we're still tied at 0. Restart, 24 seconds to go here in the first. Ferrari. Couple of snaps into the collar tie. Kevin Jackson not happy. They did not give the 3. As Ferrari scoreless at the end of 1. Here's Kevin Jackson all the way up here. That is ridiculous.
Well, he can't yell at the referees because they weren't the ones reviewing it.
Moore starts down, quickly out for the escape. So he leads Iowa's Angelo Ferrari 1-0. 7 seconds gone by here, second period. Minto in on a shot, trying to step over. And there is the 3. And Sean Bourmet all the way over, yelling at the replay.
Yeah,
not happy with that. There's Ferrari in on a shot and drives through and finishes for the 3. Had a lot more space that time and was able to just keep the pressure forward. Did not allow Moore to do the splits and clear out of that. So 3-1 is the lead for Ferrari. Got the far wrist trapped underneath, trying to come out front. And they go out of bounds, head back to the center. 58 seconds to go, second period. Ferrari leading 3-1, 36 seconds towards riding time.
Well, look at that. That'd be big for North Carolina State, and they get the fall.
Facundo.
Wow. Number 5, Singleton, pins number 10, Facundo. I didn't see how it happened, but that's big right there from the team standpoint.
That'll make it 12-11 now. Over here, Moore gets the escape. Makes it 3-2 now in favor of Ferrari. Let's get another one here, Angelo.
Not much of anything out of the Oklahoma State fans there. North Carolina State kid was like putting his ear up. Where was all that noise at earlier? Let's hear you now. And that's kind of what the beautiful thing is about the sport of wrestling. It's honestly a really, really good feeling going into a home arena and shutting them up and listening to dead silence. You know, that's one of the most awarding feelings that there is. Giving them nothing to get excited about or talk about or cheer for.
Shot by Moore from a ways away.
Tried a little slide-by action right there. Ferrari did. 3-2 right now as the second period comes to an end. It's going to be Ferrari's choice.
41 seconds towards riding time. Harchla for Ohio State getting near falls over there at the end of the first period. He's going to have a 13-2 lead over number 22, Ethan Riddle. Ferrari starts down, up into a tripod, trying to clear those hands. Moore pulls him back down. Ferrari looks like he's got the hand control, just got to explode away from him here. Now throws that overhook in as he squares up. And there's the escape. 4-2 is the lead now for Ferrari. Riding time not a factor. You got the number 4 ranked Zach Ryder of Okie State, who got beat earlier, giving up a shot right off the whistle against Don Cates of NC State. There's Ferrari in on another shot.
Nice, good
Great job as Moore tried to roll through. He just stuffed him and stopped it. Now he goes to a quick tilt as they go out of bounds. Unable to hang him there. So they'll head back to the center, 7-2 with 1:08 to go. Moore gets set. You got the number 14 Montanona of Michigan against the number 6 Allred of Nebraska. Cornhuskers lead that one 17-11.
I'm trying to look for AJ Ferrari to see where he's at. I don't know where he's at right now. He's got to be.
I think, is that him straight back? No, that's not. Never mind.
He's got to obviously.
He's probably in the back warming up.
Nebraska's right next to us. But I think he'd be in a tunnel somewhere watching the match here.
Ferrari front headlock.
Who lost that? Michigan?
I would assume Michigan.
For Bourmet.
Stalemate, 34 seconds left. Head back to the center. A little blood on the mat, and they come out to wipe that up. Allred in the air with Montanona draped over his back. But Montanona getting the riding time out of that. Now Allred does a good job. Returns him, gets the 2-point reversal. Makes it 3-2 now, Allred trailing. 7-3 is the lead for Ferrari. 30 seconds left in the third.
Ride time not a factor. So another takedown still wouldn't give him a major. But for good spirit, let's get another takedown anyway. There's a
stall
shot
call and then a reshot by Moore. We turn, try to kick out, head out of bounds, head back to the center, 13 on the clock.
I'd like to see that. We're ahead 7-3. Still on the offense, and the other guy gets called for stalling. That's what I like to see.
Now 10 on the clock. Moore tried a little misdirection, but Ferrari keeps the arms low. Reshot there. Ferrari trying to hustle around behind and does for the 3, but time had run out.
I love the effort. Love the effort.
7-3 will be the final score. That will put the Hawks on top by a score of 20-7. Let's step out for a quick one. You're listening to the National Duels presented by Paycom. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Jan Jensen and Ben McCullum. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside at the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. 197 pounds of the quarterfinal dual meet. Masoma and Dean for the Hawkeyes, taking on number 21, Cade Lout, another of the transfers from North Carolina. And Dean, it's a sweep attempt, but can't quite get all the way in. Comes up, underhooked by Lout. Over-under situation right here. Clear out of it. Now Lout comes across, throwing that underhook on the right side. Dean had that great whip over Mark. Takes a low single attempt, but Lout able to step out of that. Another shot by Dean, head to the outside, trying to elevate it. Lout hopping around on his right leg. We reach across, trip him down, almost put him to his back. Keep that leg Turk in, though. Let's see if he can get up to the face. Oh, he lost the Turk. Three 3-0 is the lead for Dean. 1:45 to go. In the first period, there's the escape for Lout. Makes it 3-1 now. Montanona and Allred tied up at 8 over there. Ohio State leads Minnesota 23-3. Nebraska 17-11 over Michigan. Okie State 12-11 over NC State. Dean looking a little more comfortable out there, Mark. I don't know if that pin earlier kind of relaxed him a little bit, but just seems to be moving a lot better than he did in his first 2 matches in the black and gold. Comes across in that over-under situation again. Clears out of it. 50 seconds to go. Headgear for Lout falls off. It's like maybe it broke, so they're going to have to find an alternate one. Main Street Sweets has been a hometown favorite in downtown West Branch for over 15 years, offering great burgers, tenderloins, cheese balls, and more, along with many awesome ice cream treats. Order online, call ahead, or stop in to visit. Main Street Sweets, owned and operated by my wife Jessica and me, on the web at mainstreetsweetswb.com. Getting that replacement headgear on for Lout. 51 seconds to go in the first period. One over there between Cates and Ryder. Riding time not a factor. That's in the third period. 1:40 to go. Fishback of Ohio State, number 7 ranked. Number 1, Max McAnally of Minnesota. No score at the end of the first period on mat 4. Allred a 9-8 lead, or trailing 9-8. Plus he's got riding time against him, against Montanona of Michigan. That's in the third period. First period comes to an end. Dean with a 3-1 lead for the Hawkeyes. Mo defers. Lout for Illinois will choose down. And Allred is going to get beat.
Does he really?
10-8 against the number 14,
wow.
Brock Montanona.
That's impressive. And if you would have given Michigan that last takedown in that last match.
Now all of a sudden it's 17-14 Michigan.
Yeah. I mean, that's a big difference right there.
Lout to his feet.
Actually, it'd be 18-14 because Michigan got a team point deducted, I think.
I don't know if they have. I don't think I saw it taken away up there. They might have been talking about the NC State one earlier. And maybe they just haven't taken away. I don't know. 17 seconds off the clock as they go out of bounds. Lout gets reset. And Dean for the Hawkeyes covers. Forward pressure by Masoma. Lout to his feet. Hand control. And Dean drops in on the ankle, though. Continuing that ride. Stands up with it. And they run out of bounds. 57 seconds towards riding time. Ryder hangs on for a 2-1 win over Cates. That will make it 15-11 now in favor of Okie State.
I don't know what North Carolina State has coming up against Oklahoma. I don't know how these
Okie
last
State's
two
pretty
matchups
good
are.
in the upper weights. I mean, you got Merrill at 97 and you got Doucette
Man,
at
Lout,
heavyweight.
Lout was just in deep on us, on Dean there, and then Dean just put his leg right down the mat and just used his horsepower in his hips. He just, right there, he showed how strong he really is in that lower half. He swiped the leg right there and got in, touched it so easily. If he would just followed through with it, hopefully that registers in his mind and he comes back to that. And Dean up 3-2 right now in the second period. It'll be his choice going into the third period. He does have 1:03 riding time.
Nebraska's got number 7 Camden McDaniel taking on number 32 Hayden Walters for Michigan. NC State unranked at 197 Cason Howell against number 8 or 9 Cody Merrill. There's another shot in Dean. I think it's that same one mark.
He went back
Got to the edge, though, before he could finish. He's trying to elevate, pull him back in, and does, and lassos up the other ankle for 3 more.
Nice work right here at the end of the second period with 8 seconds to go as they go out of bounds. Good job by Dean right there. Good, smart wrestling. He felt that earlier, registered it, and came back to it like you said. Makes it 6-2 with 1:06 riding time. 8 seconds to go here in the second period. And it'll be his choice going in the third period. It's an escape and takedown, and we're looking at a major. Got to ride him out here, though.
Out of bounds with 1 second on the clock. And there will be the ride out, so 6-2 is the lead for Dean as we go to the third. 1:13 of riding time. And someone will choose down. They're going to switch headgear back real quick as they got Lout's original one fixed. Is that much of a difference if it's the backup headgear?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it shouldn't be like It's just I mean, it depends. I mean, it could a headgear that does not fit and it's like way too tight on your chin and you can't really move your mouth and makes it tough to breathe or whatever, or a strap's too tight. I mean, it can definitely not feel good. And then, I mean, your headgear, if it fits right, obviously it's going to be tight, but you don't even know what's there.
Right.
Like, it's nice to have your own headgear back for sure.
And Dean cautioned for starting early. Hey, our average takedowns in the first period, a minute 27 this match. We didn't even show up in the first session. Dean explodes up, out, and gets the escape. 7-2, comes right back in on a shot, double, tries to cut off to the single.
Nice.
Now tries going into a little carry, duck, and drives through for 3 more.
That's all I got for a whistle. Man, that's a great job by Dean. Good wrestling.
10-2 now with a minute 46 to go. Looking a little slow coming back to the center, though, Mark.
I think
See
he's
if
got
he holds
more
up
than,
for
more
minute
than
45.
what he's showing. 10-2, and he has riding time. So even if Lout gets the escape here, we still have the major. Lots of wrestling to do here in the third period. Lout up to his feet, trying to get hand control, and he does, and we just let him go.
Lout dives in.
From quite a ways away. There's a pancake.
Oh,
Go
let
to the
go
single.
of it.
Look at this.
He
Now,
whipped
finish
him.
Here. Let's finish here. Yes.
Wasn't comfortable, but
Nice
got to the
job.
leg and then adjusted and dumped him down for 3.
Boy, what a difference from Bellemere the other night. And Bailey really kind of came out of his cocoon here in this duel as well.
I said it felt like he looked like he had a lot more energy, a lot more confidence after he got that fall earlier today, and it's shown here in this match. Minute 10 left in the third, 13-3 lead, plus 136 of riding time. Lout to his feet. Hand control and escape, 13-4.
58 seconds to go. We can get another one here for good measure. And
Get 2 of them, get the tech fall.
And Dean's shown some really good counter offense. Quick. He's so quick and explosive, and he does a good job finishing. And I told you, too, I mean, he was kind of slow getting back to center, but sometimes it's just kind of, you can't go everything into their body. It's like, I think he's got a little more in the tank than what he's showing. And to finish that last takedown like he did, obviously he wasn't too tired.
Yeah. McAnally wins 23-6 over there against the number 7 ranked Fishback. It's a shot by Lout. And Dean hipping into him.
12 seconds to go here in the match. Dean's showing his hips right there, really shoving his hips into him. His limp legs out. And that's going to do it. 14-4 after riding time. Major decision for Dean.
24-7 is the lead for the Hawkeyes. Let's step out, take one more quick break. We'll be back with the final match. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Final match of the dual meet. Gage Marty again, the nod for the Hawkeyes, taking on Luke Luffman, number 7 ranked for Illinois. Hawks will win, leading 24-7. Means we will not wrestle again until tomorrow morning at 9:45 pre-meet, 10 o'clock start time.
Sleep in a little bit longer. Not that I slept in this morning. I was up at 5:15. Couldn't go back to sleep, but
I heard you leave the room about 6:45, and I was up then.
Yeah, I got back up and from the working out, and you were already up and ready and brush your teeth, and I thought you guys were going to be waking you up fighting over the shower.
Raring to go, man. It's wrestling season. Let's get after it. Minute 20 to go here, first period. Marty and Luffman. (17-14) Nebraska leading Michigan. That one's 1-1 at 197 in the third period with 30 seconds left. That could come down to Ferrari at heavyweight.
It's Cody Merrill's from Oklahoma State, the number 9 rated guy, versus Carson Howell of North Carolina State. It's 1-0.
1-1. They just give the escape.
Now in the third period. But
Merrill does have riding time.
Merrill's got riding time.
There's a shot and a takedown by Luffman against Gage Marty. I was trying to look. Easton Fleshman not on this trip. He's actually one of several guys wrestling at the Luther Open today. I've been trying to figure out track when they got bought out by Flow. Now everything goes straight to Flow, and I just have a hard time figuring out what exactly the results look like.
Merrill with the takedown to solidify the that match over there. Track was so easy to follow.
I know.
Not so much now.
Like, I can go and I can add wrestlers, but then you click on it and it's like, okay, where's the guy at? Where do you find the easy results list? So Luffman, a 3-0 lead at the end of the first, starts down to begin the second, gets the quick escape. So he leads Gage Marty by a score of 4-0.
That Marty looks like he just got hurt. Twisted his ankle or something. I'm not sure what happened there. And they were kind of in a neutral position, too. It's just like he stepped wrong or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on there. He might be down 2 heavyweights.
Easton Fleshman, a 2-1 win over Rawe of, I think that's Augustana, to win the heavyweight division.
Nebraska just won in overtime right there. McDaniel over Walters. That was the number 7 versus number 32. It was an overtime match.
And that's pretty much going to solidify it for
Nebraska. AJ Ferrari coming out now for Nebraska. Angelo right there kind of moved his seat over closer so he could see that match better and started clapping a little bit like, hey, come on, let's go, brother. I like seeing that family bond.
Marty's just going to injury default out.
Which is smart. I mean, we don't need the rest of that match.
So that'll make the final score 24-13. The Hawkeyes with the victory. We'll step out for a break. We'll be back with more from the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Attention Hawkeye fans, Big Grove is proud to be an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Whether you're at the game or watching from home, Big Grove has got you covered. Enjoy an easy eddy from the stands or visit them for every Hawkeye game at any of their 4 convenient Iowa locations in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, or Solon. Big Grove Brewery, your official watch party headquarters of the Hawkeyes. Go Hawks! Big Grove Brewery, an official craft brewery of the Iowa Hawkeyes.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Corn can even fuel your drive to watch the Hawkeyes play when you choose Unleaded 88. It's a fuel that's cheaper, cleaner, and greener. Plus, it's homegrown, making Unleaded 88 the clear choice at the pump and totally worth the hype. So as you head to cheer on the Hawkeyes this season, don't just fuel up. Pump it up with Unleaded 88. Find Unleaded 88 at a station near you. Go to iowacorn.org/88.
Thank you. Welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Stephen Grace, Mark Ironside working through the quarterfinal round of this year's National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. Hawkeyes have already punched their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. They will be wrestling Oklahoma State. The Cowboys an 18-11 lead, plus they are winning at heavyweight over there. AJ Ferrari just gets a takedown against number 4, Tay Gadiali of Michigan. Gadiali, formerly at Campbell, transferred in as a grad student. Nebraska leading that one 20-14, so barring a pin and tiebreakers, Nebraska should move on. Whoever wins that one will take on Ohio State. The Buckeyes putting it to Minnesota 23-6. They're 197 pounds. Gavin Nelson tied at 1 with Seth Shoemate. Nelson from Minnesota, Shoemate from Ohio State. We will take a timeout right now, get into our post-meet breaks, and come back and see how these matches wrap up and talk a little more about what we expect for the Hawkeyes tomorrow. You are listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Can you think of anything that costs the same today as it did 10 years ago? There isn't much. That is, unless you're a Mid-American Energy customer. Thanks to all the renewable energy we're generating, our customers pay nearly the same rate for electricity today as they did back when we were all singing, "Call Me Maybe." And with Mid-American making even more investments in clean energy, you can count on enjoying those same affordable rates for the next decade. Now that's obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th.
Final few matches of the quarterfinal round at the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. Ferrari of Nebraska. A 3-2 lead with a minute to go in the second period. Nebraska most likely going to move on and win there. Shoemate and Nelson going to go to the 30-second tiebreakers, it looked like, tied at 1. And a tech fall, 20-4 over there by Connor Doucette, number 9 in the country. And that will solidify Okie State 23-11 will be the win there over North Carolina State. So it will be Iowa and Oklahoma State. And then Ohio State and Nebraska on the bottom side tomorrow morning. That'll be a 10 o'clock start. We'll be on the air 9:45 with the pre-meet coverage. The losers of these matches in the quarterfinals have to turn around and wrestle again right away. So Michigan will drop down and wrestle Missouri. Missouri, after losing to Iowa, defeated Little Rock. Minnesota and Northern Iowa will be wrestling after the Panthers knocked off Cornell in the consolation round. North Carolina State will be taking on Virginia Tech. That should be an interesting matchup. And then Illinois will be taking on Lehigh. I was looking down and I saw Lucas Bird walking around. I'm like, what's Bird still doing? Oh, yeah, they have to wrestle another match yet tonight.
Oh, man, can you imagine? No, thank you. All right, I'm going to run down the floor and talk to McDonough.
Okay.
Real quick. So you can either hit me up and come down there and find me, or you can walk back or whatever, but just let me know.
I'll find you.
Okay.
Hey, you want to take that to Nelly?
Sure will.
Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Talk to you listeners tomorrow, 10 a.m., 9:45.
Ferrari gets another shot and a takedown, so he will take a 7-2 lead. Shoemate Nelson 2-2. Shoemate has the riding time advantage in the tiebreakers. And so it looks like Shoemate is going to win. Widen Ohio State's lead 26-6. So tomorrow the Hawkeyes will wrestle Oklahoma State at 10 o'clock in the morning. The winner will move on and wrestle in the finals, which will be taking place at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, live on ESPN2, I believe it is. Losers will wrestle each other at noon tomorrow in the third place match. So if the Hawkeyes win, we'll have some time off and wrestle in the championship tomorrow night. If we lose to Oklahoma State tomorrow morning, then we would turn around and wrestle again right away for the third place match. Either way, Hawks are guaranteed a top 4 finish, which fourth place wins $75,000. If you win third place, or if you win and lose in the championship to get second place, both those teams get $150,000. And then the champions will come away with $200,000 by the end of the night tomorrow night. So a lot of money on the line, but at least $75,000 for the 4 teams that have won. And they are trying to jockey for up to another $125,000 for that. Ferrari is going to beat Gialdi. That one's going to be an 8-3 lead, a win, I believe, with the riding time point. And that will solidify number 2 Nebraska's 23-14 win. And Ferrari gets another late takedown. And that's going to give him a major decision, so that'll make it 24-14. So the Huskers do win. So the top 4 seeds advance into the semifinals. They will have a full round of the consolations yet tonight. And then at the same time the semifinals are going on, they will have consolation semifinals wrestling for 5th or 7th place. So still a full day of action coming up tomorrow. We're going to take another timeout. We will come back and wrap things up from Tulsa for day 1 of the National Duels Invitational presented by Paycom. We'll be back right after this. You are listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Time now for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield Health Coverage Report. Let's take a look at the numbers. When you enroll in a Wellmark individual or family health plan, you choose from thousands of in-network providers. And you're teaming up with Iowa's #1 health insurance company. We know healthcare in Iowa. Score great coverage from Wellmark. Find the plan that's best for you at wellmark.com/covered. Enrollment ends January 15th. Flu season is here. Get your flu shot today at your local Hy-Vee pharmacy. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment is necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. That's right, a 20-cent fuel saver. Get your flu shot when it's convenient for you. Schedule online or just stop by your Hy-Vee pharmacy. No appointment necessary. Help your family stay healthy. Get your flu shot and get a 20-cent fuel saver only at Hy-Vee. See store for details. Some restrictions apply.
Back at the BOK Center one final time this evening. Hawkeyes pick up the win and move into the semifinals tomorrow morning. Started off at 125. Dean Peterson, a 4-2 victory over Spencer Moore. Drake Ayala drops a 7-2 decision against Lucas Bird. Nasir Bailey, a 17-2 Tech fall. Cale Voyovich, a 2-1 victory. Jordan Williams loses by a score of 11-2. Michael Caliendo picks up the 9-4 win over number 9 Brandon Scholes. Patrick Kennedy, a 5-3 win. Angelo Ferrari wins 7-3. Masoma Dean picks up the 14-4 major decision. And then Gage Marty tweaked an ankle or a knee or something from a standing position. Ended up injury defaulting, that makes the final score 24-13 for the Hawkeyes over the Illinois Fighting Illini. Iowa and Oklahoma State, that will be a 10 o'clock start tomorrow here in the BOK Center. And we will be on the air with a 9:45 pre-meet and all of the action for you from then. Until then, I want to say a big thanks to Stephen back at the Learfield Studios. Also, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors for tuning in. And, of course, all of our sponsors for sponsoring us. And we thank you guys for tuning in and listening in, following along with the action here today. For Mark Ironside, this is Stephen Grace. We will talk to you tomorrow from the second day of the National Duels Invitationals presented by Paycom. We'll have all of the action for you right here. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling has been brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Wimmer's Meats, the official hot dog of the Hawkeyes. And by Oak Knoll, a not-for-profit life plan community, serving the Iowa City community for 59 years. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.